Hi, I'm Sifu Jones from the School of Chi Energy, and today I'm going over the topic, what's the better difference between going through the School of Chi Energy and other energy systems? And the better difference is in the way our school teaches a student how to build up the nerve fibers of their body. Other energy systems do not work directly with their own body's nervous system. Your nervous system is full of nerve fibers and take electrical commutative messages to different parts of your body or even outside the body area. Our school teaches the student how to make much stronger connections with this part of their body. It's your body's electrical system or these nerve fibers that allow your body to project bioenergy or biophotons from it. And most other systems out there, they really don't put this same type of priority on building up your electrical system. They diverse it out in all sorts of other ways through breaths and sounds and postures. And what we really do is specialize on building up that part of you because that's where you're really going to see the difference in your ability to put out chi. And we actively teach the student to harness these biophotons by putting them into a form. Biophotons are a form of light that can be paused in space, cooled to lower temperatures, and used to form particular shapes. Each biophoton has an ability to hold up to 4 megabytes of information. Our system teaches students how to use their mind thoughts in order to use these biophotons to help themselves or to help others with it. We also show the student how to increase the whole process so that the students are now putting off more biophotons from their bodies than ever before. The more biophotons a person can project, the more that person controls the energy and the time-space fabric around them. In the school, students learn by using these biophotons in the right way. It's the same thing that other people are calling chi or ki or prana. And they can learn things like raising or lowering their own body's temperature or be able to do that to the other people around them, where you'd literally be able to lower their blood pressure rate or their heart rate, and they would be able to pick up on that on their own. And if you use literally the blood pressure equipment that you can use to check on these things, you can see right there these direct cause and effect relationships that you caused by simply learning to project chi in the right way. Another way our school is different from other energy methods out there is how our students learn to use their own body's hormones. The students learn to use the right kind of hormones to make themselves or others feel better on demand. By learning to make these chi forms or biophoton forms, they are able to actually physically feel the changes they make right in their body. Now, there are other people out there that do teach you how to use hormonal flow to feel good or bad, but they really do go through the head. And what we do with our students to make chi form strong enough to manipulate their body glands, and we cause the particular hormones you need to go out and be released in the bloodstream. But we don't do that by going through the head. And there's much better ways out there that now science and the medical field has discovered, which don't rely on going through the head. And it's so much safer for a student to use and pick up the latest advances that we know in energy work. So to utilize them in the right way, you make so many better gains than you normally would. And we show these students how to make their body feel euphoric or how to do that to others on demand. It's by learning chi techniques like these that allow students to maintain an emotional stability that students in other energy systems will seldom reach. There are other energy systems that will teach a person to push energy into different head glands in order to obtain more power. But really, what usually ends up is that person goes through a roller coaster ride emotionally, where they feel euphoric at one moment, but soon they feel the low energy on the other part, and you usually just go right to sleep because you suddenly are drained of all energy. And it's this roller coaster ride that you often find you're going through. The other thing, pushing energy right up into the head area, it usually leads to people, when they do that on a regular basis, is most people who do that go through chronic headaches. And you can really avoid all these different problems from pushing energy up in the head by just learning the way your body does work. Since there is so much new information coming out concerning the body and how these different automatic systems work, it really is essential that people studying energy work become aware of some of these facts. That's what we're doing as a school, is trying to put out good information. But most energy systems don't include any of this new information in their systems, and mainly because none of this information is really known when those systems were put into gear. We do now know it does work like this. This is what we're trying to do, is putting it out as a school. For example, most energy systems don't talk about a person really deals with another person on a pheromonal level. If a person has cool pheromones, they are actually projecting out and attracting energy. And if a person is running too hot inside, and some systems who harness the hot side, that really causes that to happen, suddenly they're putting off this repelling energy from the actual pheromones turning over or getting burnt. And most people have no idea that that's the way this type of stuff works, because it works on a subconscious level. So you don't really pick it up from a normal smell, although your nose actually is picking it up on a subconscious level. And really it causes you to go right into confrontations or arguments or fights with people. And it's simply through you burning your own pheromones. And so a lot of times when you're practicing energy work wrong, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Yet most energy systems practice no temperature control and try to harness this heat coming from the body. Now, this heat buildup tends to overload a person's nervous system, which literally, if you do it for too long, causes the practitioner to have all sorts of different kind of problems. Another way we are different is in the way we're using training devices to help students reach a higher level. These unique training devices are used by students to help them understand different chi concepts better. Since we use a circular method, we use a yin chi stick, which helps students create circles better. And we use laser temperature guns so students know how cool their body temperature, and they can keep into safe zones. And we show them all along the way what those safe zones would be. And this way they stay cool enough so they're not burning their own body's pheromones, or you're not suddenly putting out repelling energy. And we keep you on that safe side where you're always putting out attracting energy to different people. And most energy systems say nothing about how a body's pheromones can help you or hurt them, and even getting along with other people. Nor do other energy systems bring up about the body's immune system and how it is affected by a person's regularly practicing energy work. We'll show the students how to build up their body's immune system stronger by showing them how the body's natural killer cells work. By teaching the right attributes like the TRI concept, we can show students how to be healthier. Your body's natural killer cells are strange cells that only come out into your body's bloodstream when you're in a good mood. And when you're sad or upset, your natural killer cells will suddenly disappear right out of your body. These specific cells are your body's only defense against a virus. Antibacteria shots do nothing to rid your body of a virus. They only work on bacteria. Only these mysterious natural killer cells can actually rid your body of a virus, and it actually does it with a protein to do it. Our school shows students what it takes to keep these natural killer cells working strong in their own bodies. And our school catalog, which goes over all the different topics we teach, it can be read online or be downloaded for your own convenience. We also provide a contact box for any questions you might have about what our school would teach or the different topics. And you can go right to a specific topic and ask a question, and we'll get back with you. If you have been complacent in any of the energy systems that you have studied, and you're no longer making those gains that you once made, and maybe there's really time to consider a school like ours and help us to help you take you to that next level. This is something that we have done for the majority of our lives, to study energy systems. This system that we now have really does work in the way that we say it does, and it really will take you to a much higher level. Thanks a lot.